Yo, what is up, guys? We are back with a very wonky kind of video, kind of like a story time type of thing. I don't know, I'll probably call this like Muscles story time. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but I just want to share something, man. Like, you know when you just want to share stuff and like talk about things, and you know, this specific topic is kind of crazy. The story, it's not exactly crazy, but I mean something that I feel like it'll be interesting to talk about, right? So, Bitcoin. If you don't know Bitcoin, then where have you been for the last year? This is a cryptocurrency. It's been exploding for the past, like, technically 4 or 5 years. Like, you know, really, within the last 2 years, really blown up to something absolutely amazing. But, you know, it's been around for a couple years now. I believe it came around in 2012. I believe that's when it got introduced. So Bitcoin. So, a lot of people are getting into this Bitcoin thing because there's a lot of profit to be made, right? For example, if you got into Bitcoin back in 2012 when the price was around, I think it was like 50 cents per Bitcoin. If you hold that Bitcoin from then till now being 2018, that would be worth like a lot of money, man. Like tons of money, bro. So yeah, you know, you buy, you hold, you sell, like there's a lot of money to be made, okay? So I'm like, you know what? I see a lot of people with their Lamborghinis. I see a lot of people with their, you know, Rolexes and stuff, and they're like, you know what? I bought this with Bitcoin and Bitcoin. So I'm like, let me dip my fingers in the Bitcoin pool. Let me actually see if I can actually make this into a thing and profit a little bit, because we all want to make more money. We all want to try to expand our financial portfolio, I guess, right? We want to have several streams of income, and I'm always trying to diversify my income. I'm always trying to find ways to bring more profit to myself, because that's the kind of person I am. Like I've always been a person that goes out there and get my own money. I've always been the kind of person that goes out there and put in my own work. Like I absolutely hate employment. I absolutely hate having to answer to someone. Like no. So Bitcoin for me looked like a very good choice. So I was online, right, and I was searching on, you know, ways to invest and like things to do and like proper websites to actually look into. One source I use for information is YouTube, of course. You know, you go to YouTube to watch how-tos, how to tie your tie, how to, you know, fillet a fish. Well, you know, how to buy Bitcoin. I did that, and a lot of these videos came up with people promoting this site called BitConnect. BitConnect, pretty much how it was that it's a lending platform. So you buy Bitcoin. You transfer the Bitcoin into this website called BitConnect, and then it's going to transfer the BitConnect into BTC tokens. And the BCT tokens is what you use to how does it go? You use the tokens to then lend out your money, and by lending out your money, you get interest back per day. So the website guaranteed a 1% interest rate per day, but the only way to get money into the site in order to have loans being lent out is to have Bitcoin, and then you transfer the Bitcoin into the website, which the website's currency is BTC Connect or whatever it's called. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, I have my Bitcoin. I invested into this website. It's going to guarantee me a 1% return on whatever I put in there. Well, not whatever, but, you know, depending on the amount of cash you put in, the larger amount, the more investment you're going to get back per day. So I'm like, you know what? That sounds great. So let me dabble into this a little bit. So I got to buy Bitcoin, got to put into the lending platform, and they're going to use what I have in the website to you know, provide small loans, and I get a percentage of whatever that is per day. So, you know, I watched videos about this and it looked pretty good, and I'm like, okay, all right. I'm going to dive deep in this, okay? I had 10 grand on the ready. I had 10 grand on the ready because this looked like a very profitable thing to do. There's a risk in like anything, right? But when you have something promising you a 1% return, right? And you see videos of people that are actually getting money, like they show you their transactions, and you see their daily like progress to the website and like what they're actually doing. You see this, right? Like you see them actually getting the money, and I'm like, wow, like this is actually legit. Like people can actually get money from this. So I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna go in. So I'm like, let me do 10 grand, okay? Which was probably not a good idea to think like that. But what stopped me is that I'm the kind of person that I never ever get advice from people. Like I don't do it. I'm not gonna come to you and ask for advice. Like I feel like I know everything. I feel like I am, you know, knowledgeable on things. But this one time rubbed me a little wrong. This one time, something told me to wait, stop. ask someone first. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I never go to people and ask for advice. Is this bad? I don't know everything. Obviously, I don't. I am very inexperienced in a lot of things. I'm quite young, honestly. So yeah, I don't know everything. I'm going to say it right now. It's a bad mindset that a lot of young people have. But this experience has helped me break out of that a little bit. But I went to this person, a friend of mine that knows about this space, and asked him a little bit about, hey, what do you think about this and that and whatever? And they said it was a bad idea. Don't do it. It's a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. It is something that is going to bite you in the butt real fast. You might potentially lose all your money. And I'm like, really? I don't know, man. I mean, they're promising me like a 1% return, and I mean, I see people making money, and he's like, no, you don't worry about that, my boy. Trust me. Stay out of it. Okay? I know you. Stay out of it. All right? And I'm like, God damn it. So, for once in my life, I listened to someone. And if I did this a lot in my past, I would be, you know what? I can't say I'll be better than where I am right now, because I am the person that I am right now because of the choice that I made. And some choices were quite bad, and I could avoid the choices if I just listen to people from what they were advising me to do. But, I am the person I am right now, so I'm not going to take back anything that I did, whatever. But for once in my life, I actually took advice from someone who knows a little bit more than I do. And it was a good decision, because this website, BitConnect, right there, I was actually going to drop 10 grand into. It turned out to be a scam. Yeah, I'm actually going to watch a couple videos. We're actually going to play a couple clips of people who actually lost their money on this website. And I want you guys to actually hear what could have potentially been me, because if I would have lost the 10 grand that I put into that I was going to put into that website, I don't know, man. I don't know what I've done, man. Like, my life would be over. Well, it wouldn't be over, but I mean, that's lost a lot of money, bro. So let's check out some of these videos.
Yeah, what's going on, people, man? It's been a few sad days, man. I lost all my savings, man. $30,000 in BitConnect. So I went online on YouTube, people saying, it's a scheme. I said, what the fuck? I just got into this shit trying to make some interest. And now I lost all my fucking savings, man. $30,000 fucking dollars. Should I left this fucking money in the bank, man? What was I thinking? Oh, man. Now all my money gone, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. This shit is crazy, man. I still can't believe it. I think I'm dreaming right now, man. BitConnect. Fucking scam motherfuckers. They scam my ass. I mean, it's just not just me. A lot of people lost a lot of money, like 100,000 and, 20,000, 50,000. It's not just me, but, I didn't make no money. I just started, trying to make a little bit of money, because my money was sitting in the bank. No making no interest. I said, why not? Lend my money out. I'll make interest every day. And now my whole fucking money is gone. My whole fucking savings, man. $30,000 is gone.
Yeah, I've seen this video maybe twice, and this particular story is kind of messed up, because this guy went all in, kind of like what I was going to do, but he has a larger sum of money, like 3 times what I have. And he lost it all. So pretty much the website recently closed down because they had issues to where they actually got a cease and desist, because what they were doing was technically not legal, because Ponzi schemes, I think it's illegal in the US, is it? I believe it is, right? So they got a cease and desist to stop selling their coin. And from that trickled into a lot of things to where they got scared and they ran and they just, closed the website down. And all the people's money that they invest into the website, they didn't give it back. What they did is that they gave the money back from the actual currency they were offering, which was the BTC currency. And the value of BTC now has gone down because the website shut down. And the BTC is a cryptocurrency, if you don't know. So it's a cryptocurrency that they gave you back, but it's not equal to Bitcoin. It's like, for one BTC, that's probably like, what is it, like $5 or something like that, like $1 or something. So it's little to no value in terms of a coin value. It's nothing. It's nothing. So essentially you get no money back. Like, you literally, here's 30,000, probably like 5,000 now if he were to sell all his BTC. It probably less than that, honestly, because every day the value of that specific coin goes down and down and down. So it's bad, man. Like, this could have been me with my 10 grand. This could have been me with my 10 grand, man. It's
Hey, this is John. I made a video earlier. It may have a little foul language in it, and I apologize. I try not to talk that way, but, you know, by God, I'm hurt. And I know there's a million others hurt out there. You know, I got into BitConnect, and just like most of you did, with hopes and dreams. I have a son with autism. I was hoping and dreaming, you know, and thought, oh, right, you know, this is something I can do besides this daily grind that doesn't get me anywhere. And actually have some money for him and money for stem cell therapy and just money when I die, you know, that he'll be able to, someone will be able to take out of the wallet and help him along. It just breaks my heart. Does it make me mad? Yeah. Yeah, it makes me mad. If I could find these people, would I take their fingers off an inch at a time? Yeah. Yeah, I would. For me and my son and the rest of you. They did us wrong. And for any of you naive people that really are so stupid to believe that these promoters, I won't say their names, I should, but, you know, a bunch of black dudes and white guys, you know, they're out here now trying to keep you as subscribers so they can rip you off some more. And keep getting paid from YouTube. If you people,
this one has to be probably the worst like story of these people losing their money from this website that I heard, because this specific guy's story with his son having autism and everything, he went big and he tried to invest a lot, you know, for his son, for his family. You know, as a man, you have a responsibility to provide for your family, you know, before yourself, your family, right? And in his situation, he just that, like, he made a move. He thought it would have been the best move to make for his son, for his family, for his son's future, a little bit of money in the bank for the future, for his college, whatever. He took a gamble, a massive gamble. If it worked, it would have been amazing for him, but obviously it didn't. He lost everything. He lost everything, and that is just very heartbreaking. Like, to accumulate the amount of money that some of these people have invested. Like, I've seen stories of people investing up to $100,000. Gone. It's gone. And you're not get it back. You're not gonna get it back. And that kind of money, you don't just come on that. Like, that's not just sitting there for you to take and play around with. Like, that kind of money takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of, you know, patience, a lot of dedication to save, to accumulate. You have people out there who blow their money on the weekends, drinking, doing all kind of garbage, buying the brand newest cars and the brand newest phones because they have to have it. Just a waste. Wasted money. You have people out there who are actually having the same car for like 10 years, using the same old phone for the past like 5 years, having a very outdated laptop, all to save, all to accumulate savings to eventually put that into something in the future. These kind of people put their money into this platform. They lost everything. I don't know, man. That is... It's crazy. It's crazy, man. That could have been me, but obviously, you know, 10 grand doesn't equate to $100,000 or $30,000 that these people invested. So, but nonetheless, it would have been a loss on my part. That would have hurt greatly. That would have... I don't know where I would be right. I don't know where I would be right now, honestly. But, you know, it wouldn't be here right now. It really wouldn't be here right now. So, I just wanted to share the story, man. I just wanted to, you know, kind of just talk about it, man, because, you know, this is a real thing for me. I was so on board to invest because, you know, once again, the interest rate per day, you know, like, they guarantee a minimum of 1% interest rate per day. If I put in even more money, like, for example, I think the 1% interest rate was on a minimum deposit of $1,000. I was going up to 10 grand. The interest rate for that, I think it was like 1.62% per day. Like, that's a lot of money a day on interest alone. So it just looks so good, but obviously it was, you know, it was a fake, right? People actually made money, like I said, but because the website closed, they didn't give anyone their money back. All the savings they had, everything they invested, just took. So it's bad, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I guess the lesson out of this is that you know, just take advice from people. You know, talk to people. You know, you might feel you know everything. You might feel you understand. You might feel like you actually know, but people have experienced these things. People have actually, you know, been through stuff that you've not been through. And in my situation, I don't know about this stuff. You know, I was just dabbling into it. I went to a person, I went to a friend, I talked to them. They advised me against it, and I took that advice. And for me, it worked, because if I didn't listen to that person, if I didn't listen to my friend, I would have been in the situation. I would have lost everything. That, I don't even know where I'll be right now. That would have been horrible. Anyways, guys, so, you know, just be the bigger person. Don't feel like you know everything. Don't be that kind of person anymore. Like, it's very hard to admit that you don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. That's okay. That's perfectly fine, because taking advice from people that actually know can save you in many ways. So, my story, man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know, people lost their money, man. I can't say anything, man. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Anyways, guys, so if you enjoyed the video, very, very different, very, like, random gaming channel talking about Bitcoin and stuff. Like, it's something that happened to me. Like, it's a life story. Like, you know, it's very recent to me, so it's fresh. And although this is a gaming channel, I feel like I still can share whatever I want to share, because it is my channel at the end of the day. I can post whatever I desire, and I desire to put this video out there because it's just, I want to share it, man. Like, it's, you know, people are there with these stories, man, and it's crazy, man. So, anyways, guys, so be safe with your money. Please take advice from people who know things that you do not know, and that can save you once again. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Just a little piece here at the end, guys. I just want to say that it wasn't Bitcoin itself. It was the people who ran the website. It was how the website was conducted. It was the lending platform. All these platforms you see that offer, you know, you a return on your Bitcoin investment. That's the issue. So you can invest in Bitcoin if you know where to go, if you know what you're doing. You can invest into it, make a profit. That's a thing. Just find a trusted website or a trusted source where you can actually purchase Bitcoin. And depending on what way you want to do, if you want to hold it or sell it, whatever, that's up to you. But it wasn't Bitcoin itself. It was the BitConnect itself, the company, the, you know, website, the Ponzi scheme, the scam. So I just want to make that clear. So Bitcoin, it can be a very safe thing, but of course people take advantage of it, and they will try to take whatever they can out of you through the hype of Bitcoin, or whatever the hype is. Like, you know, it could be anything else. It could be, you know, some other hype from some other thing from some other time. So it could be a thing, guys. So anyway, so a quick little, you know, edit right here. Anyway, so be safe out there, and I'll see you next time.